Coinbase, yes, like the Coinbase, has launched their own layer 2 blockchain in cryptocurrency. It's called Base. That's not the latest news. You may have heard that by now. And there's rumors of a token airdrop. And you may have saw something that has you shaking your head no. We're gonna dig into just exactly that. My name is Vosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today we're going to dive into the Base protocol, and even more so, we're gonna talk about the potential Coinbase token as well as hunt this airdrop. I'm going to show you how to increase your potential airdrop eligibility. We're going to be taking some data from this thread. Cash is saying 15 grand plus, and it's going to cost you $0 to participate. How can that not interest you? Does 15 grand plus not excite you? But maybe you saw the introducing Base, Coinbase's L2 network, a Ethereum scaling solution. And right at the top, they say, please note that we do not currently plan to issue a new network token. But let's read between the lines for a little bit of hopium. Currently, keep in mind, Arbitrum said that they weren't going to do a token. And then some people made insane money and got a token with, in my opinion, a big upside. Let's briefly touch on just what exactly is Base before we dig into this. And this alone might interest you to participate irregardless of a cryptocurrency token. Secured by Ethereum, right? It's a layer 2 solution. This is a chain built on top of Ethereum. It's empowered by Coinbase, bringing access to Coinbase's product, users, tools, seamless integrations. Big features, small fees. Full EVM compatibility. Ethereum virtual machine, basically anything on Ethereum you can clone or fork and bring to this chain. It's open source. That's cool. It's basically their version of Optimism utilizing superchain powers, agnostic rollups. It's this crypto tech stuff. The bottom line is it's a lot like Optimism, leading to fast transactions and low fees, basically a better Ethereum. That's the gist of it. Scalability, efficiency, faster transactions, reduced gas fees, consistent security measures, and decentralization on that layer 1 there. So when this all happened, unrelated Base token had a quick spike. Yeah, somebody somewhere had a good time and made some money. Others, not quite. If you want to gain Coinbase exposure, maybe right about now, then you can grab some coin token. Full disclosure, I've got some coin because betting on Coinbase is a winning bet because they're going to bat for cryptocurrency users, investors. They're fighting the good fight, especially in the United States courtroom, which is a snake pit. It's very valiant what they're doing. I'm not a Coinbase fanboy, but I'm a huge supporter of the stances they've been taking and really the fight they've been fighting. Build on Base is going to be their official Twitter handle. Base.org is their website. They've also secured Base.eth. Okay, and so we're gonna kind of run through the basics of this airdrop guide. Okay, but there's a few things you need to understand and be aware of. Naturally, Base is integrating their Coinbase wallet. It's a Web3 wallet. It's basically their version of MetaMask. Okay, so make sure to watch our MetaMask guide if you need a tutorial on how to get started with all this Web 3.0, DeFi, decentralized finance, crypto stuff. They've got guides themselves as well, and you can utilize the official Coinbase wallet, which is continuing to get more and more support, but not always supported. And you can even get Ethereum on the testnet. Go early. Yeah, that's what you're gonna be. If you participate, you going early. You get 0.1 ETH per day. There's also the official just go early faucet, but it only brings you 0.02 Ethereum per day, which isn't that much. Which I'll show you here. There's also Chainlist, specifically the Base section, which can bring you all of the chain IDs that you're looking for to participate with anything that's deployed on Base so far. And so again, Cash lines out some of this in his thread here, so I'll drop that down below. Definitely kind of follow along. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. You're gonna grab some test Ethereum basically. You can make a free account with Alchemy. You basically just do a Google login and then you click send me ETH and you'll go ahead and get some just verified on this address. This also works even just an hour ago. Then you go to Base and you'll bridge over here. From here, you're going to be bridging from the Ethereum testnet to the base testnet. Simple enough. And we're going to go ahead and send over more of our Ethereum here. So let's go ahead and send 0.009, right? Because we're going to get hit with a transaction fee, you can see right there. And that'll just ensure that the transaction will go through, or maybe it won't. Good old Ethereum gas fees, even high on the testnet. Getting sick of it, Vitalik, my butterin'. Getting real sick of it. Oh, still not enough. Let's go ahead and just drop it down. And we'll click on the low speed, and still is just
1 eternity later.
I'm so sick of Ethereum. I mean, this isn't a good user experience. It's annoying. I do this kind of stuff all day, every day, and like it's just a pain, right? This is largely born on the fact that on this address I don't have much test ETH. So there are a couple other ways to get more, like we talked about with the Coinbase wallet. If you want to do that. I'm personally not interested in the Coinbase wallet. Why? Well, because I already have MetaMask. So why do I really want another wallet to do the same thing here? You can also go over to the base faucet on QuickNode, but unfortunately, this one is not working for me. I've tried 3 times on this. Just hit it with the refresher-roni and see if we can... I'm gonna head out, all right? So let's move to the next stage before I start to get irritated. But this also goes to show you that like doing this kind of stuff, it's really not all that fun. It's not all that easy. So the next step we're gonna do is you're going to go to layer3.xyz. I'll drop the link down below. And from here, you can complete an intro to Coinbase. Right, so there's 6 steps here. They give you an introduction to what, I said Coinbase, to Base. The Base protocol here is what you're looking at. So they tell you about Base, you take the quiz, you get the testnet Ethereum, you bridge it to Base, you mint the NFT, optional, and you can share it. So you're really just making that account and you're pasting your address and you get the Ethereum. You can do this once a day, testnet Ethereum, right? To bridge is as simple as going over to their bridge, right? And you connect your wallet and you take it from the Ethereum testnet to the Coinbase based testnet, right? And you put in, whatever amount that Ethereum thinks that you can do. So we're gonna switch that, deposit ETH, and it'll still be like, you're a loser, you can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. Once that transaction goes through, you'll see it on the blockchain, right? And so there's a Explorer, you go to Base Scan, product of Etherscan, will look very familiar. So this is the first time I've used Base with this address. And you can see my transaction went through, that's there. I can also go to the Go Early testnet here, which is the first time I used it with this address. So you can see, the limited data here as well. So very simple, very straightforward stuff. What we can do is just go ahead and do a test transaction, or a basic transaction. So what I'll just do is I'll go ahead and send some Ethereum to myself here. So I want to send, just 0.04 Ethereum, and kabang, I'll go ahead and complete that transaction. This isn't like, the peak of airdrop hunting, but this is a good way to just basically complete a couple more transactions on chain. So we can see that I have another transaction there. When you're participating with these blockchains, I mean, one of the biggest things is just being early. And even if my address just exists, right, I'm going to be one of not very many, right? So even when we go to look at the transactions on this chain, we can see there's been 10 million test transactions, which may seem like a lot, but that is a whole lot of nothing compared to, say, the Ethereum mainnet. Furthermore, this is probably just one piece that would be related to airdrop eligibility. If you look at this page, you can see that Arbitrum had many different requirements for their airdrop. And if you checked more boxes, you earned more ARB token. Some other thing would be like getting the base introduced NFT, which you will go ahead and complete if you do the next optional step here of the layer 3 quest, which this is optional because you mint it on the Ethereum main chain. So basically this piece of it costs like $25 to do with the ridiculous Ethereum gas fees. As always, your mileage will vary. But this is another thing that could tick another box. And if you're going to hunt the airdrop, might as well hunt it seriously. All this stuff is new, like not audited, things can, potential compromises, right? Just be careful with what you're doing. right? So with the little disclaimer, Optimism is cool because it lets you deploy an NFT collection like that. So you can go up here and put in the project details, and so I just put in test, my Twitter account, right? You know, I can get my own slug in here. I'll just go /test, right? Put in a ridiculous picture of myself, and I go ahead and click save. And somebody else already stole that, so we're gonna be test. Ooh, but have you ever seen test? Yep, got them, boys. And from there, that's saved, so we can go to the smart contract. Not the best experience, but we put in the information we want here. Test 111, you know, whatever you want to do here. So I'm basically just making an NFT collection that's, you know, BS of a just single NFT here. From this step, I could just go ahead and click save and deploy. I don't have enough Ethereum at the moment, so I'm gonna come back from the future and do this for you. What this is basically a smart contract being deployed, and I need more test Ethereum in order to deploy it. Why are we doing this though? Well, we're making an NFT collection. We're doing more things on chain. There's even more things that you can do to get more exposure and participation here. For example, you could go to Open Zeppelin and you could choose ERC721 and basically just mint your own NFT. 721 is one of the non-fungible token standards. So you can go there and go ahead and mint one. Then you deploy and run, bam. It's pretty much what Optimism is doing for us, but this is a little bit more technical looking, but it's about the same, especially if you follow a simple guide like this. You can also go to Guild XYZ, build on base, join their guild to get roles in their Discord server, connect your wallet or Twitter account to get more exposure there. And from there, you can go ahead and own the base introduced NFT, give a star on their base org chain repository on GitHub, and then you can as well as own the base and Optimism NFT, and that will give you more exposure. You can take it a step further by going to quests.base.org, deploy a contract, verify with them, and be rewarded an NFT for doing so. Again, this is a bit more technical stuff, but it may bring hefty rewards, or it could be a fruitless endeavor. Ultimately, this is what I would say a low probability airdrop. I don't want to come off like, oh yeah, boys, we all getting 15 G's. Let's go airdrop hunting. All right, they said no, but that definitely means yes. No, I think this is not very probable, but from my point of view, why wouldn't I spend a couple hours being a crypto nerd, having fun, learning new things, trying out one of the latest cutting edge protocols by arguably the second biggest, if not biggest, depending your point of view, companies in the whole entire cryptocurrency sector, and chase potential token airdrop eligibility along the way. This is what I'm about. And, you know, again, this may be fruitful or fruitless, but either way, I can sleep easily knowing that at least I'm in the game and my wallet address is in the equation. After watching this video, will you be able to say the same? Maybe you won't care. That's cool. What I really care about is you subscribing. I hope you found some value in this video. If you didn't, let me know down in the comments why and what I could improve on in the future. If you did enjoy it, well, let me know what you liked. Hey, my name's Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, and I work for our lovely CBO, our Chief Base Officer here at the VoskCoin YouTube channel. That's gonna be Tails Vosk. She's incredible. That's my pup, and we do 10 seconds of Tails on every video because I love her and I think she's incredible and she's a Doge, and I had her before I got into crypto, so I call that fate. So hey, that's all I got. I'll see you on the next video, hopefully.